decade of war, our Army has persevered, emerging stronger than ever before.
With a surplus of unique experiences to learn from, we're doing what any successful profession does, assessing where we can turn weakness into strength,
while making our strengths even stronger as we shape the Army of 2020. The complexity and uncertainty of the operational environment mean the Army must become even more agile and able to adapt.
To shape this future Army, TRADOC is undertaking a series of new initiatives that will strengthen our foundations and chart the way forward.
The Army profession, a vocation that requires complete trust, up and down the chain of command and between the soldiers and civilians on your left and right. More than any other profession, the Army is built on trust. The Army also relies on the trust and support of the American people. It's a trust we've earned, and we can never take it for granted. The Army profession, it's a culture of service, a sense of honor and duty that motivates citizens to become soldiers, willing to make the ultimate sacrifice for their country. The Army profession is a vocation comprised of experts, both soldier and civilian, serving under civilian authority, certified in the ethical application of combat power. We are entrusted to defend the Constitution and the rights and interests of the American people, earning America's trust. The American professional soldier is a volunteer, bonded with comrades in a shared identity. TRADOC makes every soldier and Army civilian a professional, offering training and certification, raising standards, maintaining the trust of the American people, shaping the Army of 2020.
Combat veterans. We owe them a debt we can never repay. But these men and women give us more than their bravery on the battlefield. They've experienced the uncertainty of war, and they're the ones who can bring the complexity of modern combat to our training, to enable those who follow to train as they will fight, to inspire our next generation of leaders. Our goal is a blended training model, a dynamic combination of live, virtual, constructive, and gaming components. Blended training prepares soldiers for the information overload of modern warfare, and it can simulate the Combat Training Center experience at home station. TRADOC's new database, the Training Brain, can access relevant, realistic training scenarios wherever soldiers are.
We want training and education to be career-long, not tied to brick and mortar schoolhouses, and based on the needs and interests of the soldier. Leaders taking ownership, commanders training their units, training that emulates the dynamic, persistent learning environment soldiers face during deployment, shaping the Army of 2020.
The squad, the tip of the spear, and the foundation of the force of 2020. The squad is the only fighting echelon where today's adversary can match us one-to-one. But as we continue to shape the future force, this equivalence will change. We will improve the squad's capabilities, determine what's needed so the squad can overmatch its adversary in every situation. Training. Training that blends 21st century gaming and simulation technologies, live exercises, and the latest lessons from the battlefield. leader development programs, improved to empower our most junior soldiers, to enhance their growing ability as combat leaders, enabling the squad by extending the network to support soldiers anytime, anywhere. Sharpening the tip of the spear so that the squad will always have the ability to overmatch its opponents, shaping the Army of 2020.
Force modernization can never move fast enough during wartime. But with the new agile process, we are fundamentally changing the acquisition system. We're driving a more adaptable procurement process, using incremental development and evaluation by soldiers in realistic operational environments. The Brigade Modernization Command is a unit dedicated to faster evaluation and deployment of new equipment and capabilities. And it's already started. The NIE, or Network Integrated Evaluation, is an ongoing series of assessments to help integrate and mature the Army's tactical network. Our mission success? Putting the finest tools available in the hands of our soldiers in the field. The United States Army.
Constant assessment, ongoing adaptability, shaping the Army of 2020.